Tiffany here from Cards Crafty Creations. Today I am actually going to take this sign and convert it into something else. I got this like pedestal sign, so it stands up, and then this displays at Hobby Lobby, and I think it was 40% off, so it was probably about $7 or $8. But I want to show you that you could take something that already has a decoration and change it into something different, a little more exciting, or something that matches your home decor a little more. So I will go ahead and show you how to do that. I actually will be using this paper pack. It's called Farmhouse Fall, and I don't really know who makes it. It says Becky Adams, but I got it at the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo last weekend. I did look at it online. I don't know where you can get it, but it is a paper pack of fall things. Has fall sentiments and fall stickers, and the paper is kind of fall related, so I'm going to use that paper pack. And then I'm going to use this mirror cardstock from Tonic Studios in the rose platinum color. You could probably get this anywhere online, but it's the rose platinum. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, what I did was I measured out what size paper I'm going to need, and I cut that down to fit over the front of this sign. So I'll adhere that, and I'm going to actually use liquid glue to adhere it. The sign itself has this texture on it, so I think that it will adhere fairly decent. And I just like to use tacky glue, and if you can get the turbo tacky glue, then it dries a lot faster, so you're not holding it forever waiting for it to dry. You can move on. So I'm going to adhere this to the front. I like to have a paper towel with me when I'm adhering stuff so that I can smooth it out, and then the paper towel will pick up all the glue that squishes out. Smooth that down. The liquid glue gives you a little bit of room to slide it if you didn't get it quite lined up the first time. So, okay. And I'm actually going to put something under this so that it'll stay standing up. Okay. Then what I'll do is take my next piece. I've measured out how big I want my, where all of my embellishments are going to go, and I've cut this paper out, and then I'll lay it so that the mirror cardstock is actually the mat to the actual cardstock. And this I will probably use liquid glue also. You could use your tape runner, and that'd be okay also. So I'm going to move this over a little bit. Yeah, you want to be careful with not to put too much glue, because then it'll squish out and then the glue will stick onto your mirror cardstock. I'm just going to lay that down like so. And I actually have this little tag here that I'm going to adhere to the back side of this. Let that dry for just a minute. Then I'm going to adhere this to the front of my display board. center that up. If you do get glue on the mirror cardstock, once it dries, you can just take your fingernail and scrape it off and it will come off again. Because I got some up here. So, okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I actually want to kind of put like a band over here. So I cut out some more mirror cardstock and a piece that will go across there. So I'll go and glue those two together. I'm going to let that dry for just a few minutes. I actually have this ruler from Tim Holtz from his ruler pieces, and I want to adhere that, I don't know, to the side somehow. Maybe there, maybe there. We'll see. So I'm going to put some glue on that. I actually might want to also just put a little bit of brown distress ink on it. So I'm going to take on the edges, just kind of give it some color. You could do that any color you want. If I wanted to, if I was more planned better, I could have done it in that reddish color with any ink really, because they're really porous, so it will absorb whatever ink you put on it. But this will work for right now. I'll just give it a little bit more of a vintage look to it. I think I'm going to adhere it probably there. Gives us a little extra interest there. Kind of wipe up any excess glue you have. Now I'll go back to this piece. What I want to do is I have this brown glittery tulle, and it came on like a spool. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was actually pretty inexpensive. It was only a couple bucks. Yeah, $3.99, and then it was 50% off. So, and that's actually a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna stick this on the back and just tie it in a knot. And then I want to cut off the excess because I don't need. Okay, so I'm just going to tie a little knot there, cut the excess off, and then maybe kind of pull this out a little bit, straighten it out some, so that it's just a little bit more interesting. And then what I'm going to do is I actually have some orange twine. I like to put mine, these are like old-fashioned clothespins I get at Hobby Lobby, a big pack, and then I just wind my twine around those. But I think I want to take this and give it a little bit more. I'll wrap it around twice, and then I'm going to tie it in a knot here. Okay, and make sure those are stretch out. Sometimes I like to go around 3 times, but I thought since I have the tool already, I'm just gonna go 2 times and then cut the excess off there. Okay. So that's kind of the band for right now. It's got a ton of glitter on it. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to mount it here, but I'm going to put foam tape under it so that it's matching the level, because we have that wood ruler there. So I'm going to adhere some foam tape. Okay, so I have actually a leaf punch, and then I just got some cardstock from my stash, and I'm just gonna punch a couple leaves. I think probably 2 is enough. Just gonna put it on the one flower that's kind of semi-bigger. So what I do is I punch them out, and then I put some distress on them, some distress stain, and then I kind of crease them a little bit so they're a little bit dimensional, and then I'll just put some glue on them and tuck them into there. And I think that just about completes this little display thing I decided to create. So it went from a flat Thanksgiving autumn to being a little bit more dimensional and a little more exciting. Just using a paper pad or a paper kit and adding a little bit of embellishments to it. So it does have a base on it and the top, and then I'll just display it standing up in the house. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.